I am Bjorn Hoskuldsson, a man of Iceland known to some as the Story-Wise. You see, my tale is one of, well, let us say, unexpected wisdom gained in the court of King Harald. In my homeland of Iceland, I was but a simple man with a gift for words. My stories were known throughout the fjords, echoing across the icy landscapes and steaming hot springs. When the invitation came from King Harald's court, I was hesitant. The world beyond our shores was as foreign to me as the depths of the sea, but the allure of new stories, new experiences to weave into my tales was too strong to resist. The journey itself was an adventure worthy of song. Our longship braved towering waves and treacherous winds, the salt spray stinging our eyes as we rowed ever onward. As we neared the shores of Norway, my mind was filled with images of the great hall of Hjorot and the mighty deeds of heroes long past. Would the court of King Harald live up to these legends? The court was intimidating, to say the least. I had never seen such opulence, such power concentrated in one place. My heart raced as I stood before the king and his court, feeling every bit the outsider I was. Giants of men strode through the halls, adorned in furs and gold, their beards braided and axes gleaming in the torchlight. And so, with a deep breath to steady my nerves, I began. The words flowed more easily than I expected. As if the stories themselves were eager to be told, I wove tales of gods and monsters, of brave warriors and cunning tricksters, of love that defied death and hatred that outlived the grave. As days turned to weeks, I noticed something curious. The stories I told began to shape the very fabric of court life. A tale of loyalty would strengthen alliances, while a story of betrayal would cast suspicion. The power of words became apparent in ways I had never before imagined. It was a heady feeling, this newfound influence, but with it came a weight of responsibility I'd never known in my simple life in Iceland. But it was not until the night of the great feast that I truly understood the full weight of my gift. Two jarls, long at odds, were seated at opposite ends of the hall, their eyes flashing with barely contained hostility. In that moment, as we teetered on the brink of violence, I knew I had to act. I stood, my voice cutting through the growing din, and began a tale. It was a story of two brothers separated by pride, their love for each other twisted by misunderstanding and the whispers of those who would see them divided. By the tale's end, the entire hall was silent. The two jarls stood, moved as if by some unseen force, and met in the center of the hall. There, before the astonished eyes of the court, they embraced, their long feud forgotten in the face of a greater truth. As I prepare to return to Iceland, I carry with me not just new tales to tell around the winter fires, but a profound understanding of the responsibility that comes with them. For in the court of King Harald, I learned that the pen, or in our case the tongue, is indeed mightier than the sword. And so, my friends, remember this. A well-told tale can change not just a mind, but the fate of kingdoms. Use your words wisely, for in them lies the power to shape the world. Please like and subscribe for more Icelandic stories.